Hey guys, welcome back to another P3D video. Today we're flying this British Airways 777-200 LR. I know British Airways use a 200 ER, but we don't have the ER, we only have the LR of the 200s. So flying the 200 LR from here, Gatwick, a rainy night, Gatwick, dark, miserable, off to very nice sunny, daylight Maldives. This flight will take us 9 hours and 22 minutes with a release of fuel of 11 hours and 30 minutes of fuel. So we have 2 hours extra of fuel, which is actually a lot. So that is good, I guess. Getting catering on board for this flight. I've got ground power and air conditioning hooked up, but I actually have it turned on. So it's going to turn it on. And battery on, ADRUs, emergency exit lights. Seatbelts suit on. I can't show you everything else, but on the FMC what I've done already, but I've set the weights. So we've got 80.6 tons of fuel on board, and our zero fuel weight is 202 tons. When I request boarding with GSX, it'll come up saying how many passengers do you want on the aircraft. I have calculated it, and it's 204 for this 777 200 LR. I'm not sure if British Airways use a 3 configuration or a 2 configuration, but apparently this is first class, this is business class, even though they look exactly the same. According to PMDG, they're different. I think it was 204. 149, 42, that does not add up to 204. So that adds up to 203. Anyway, we get one more passenger. Did I do 203? I don't know what I actually put in the end, but whatever, it's 200 and something. So yeah, I've got this, I've just activated that GSX setting, meaning we can actually just get a more realistic passenger count coming onto the aircraft. It is a bit of a manual input, but it's still, I think it's good. So, park and brake we can set, goes to the top FMC, oh god, I go all over the place. Top FMC, put in our reference airport, Gatwick, we are at stand 37, and our internal position, we'll have to wait for that with the ADIUs to work. I'm not sure if BA use this, if they still have the retrofit like dial. I mean that's actually LCD, so don't know what they do with the clock and everything. But anyway, it's like that. It's currently 6:30, and we need to get a move on because 6:30 is pretty much pushback time, and I'm quite late because I needed to start the video at this time because of dynamic lighting. Wouldn't turn on before 6:25 or something. So that's set. We're going to request a route. No, we're not, because that is annoying. We're going to have to do a company route. This way is better, in my opinion. So Gatwick to Maldives. Like so. Our departure runway is 26 left. No one put 26 right. 26 right is not in use anymore, so 26 left. We need to open up the cargo doors and arm these doors. We just had the catering coming on. Flight number today is Speedbird 2043. Activate and execute. If you want to do this flight, here's my route. I'm just going to pause at the point you want, and that's on my route. Perfect. 0 fuel weight goes in. Final reserve 4. Cruising altitude to start off with is 330, and the cost index from British Airways is 100 on their 777s. I have not done the thrust limit, so I'll be right back and calculate it. Okay, welcome back. I got the calculation. D-rate 1. Sorry, I wasn't very good on getting that calculation. D-rate 1, 39 on the set temp, 92.3 on the N1. Takeoff, CG can go in, and we're using flaps 5. Next page, we put the winds in. So currently at Gatwick, this is 260 at 15 knots. So that's a definite departure out of 26 left, and 8 degrees and the slope of 0. Cool. Gonna wait for the RSs to align, then we get the RV speeds. Go to the other FMC, go to departure and arrival, departing out of 26 left, We're doing the ADMAX to X-ray departure, and that is our flight plan done. And like I said, we're going to wait for the IRSs to align. How long left does it say? 4 minutes. Okay, 4 minutes left. How are we on our baggage loading? Ah, we got one of these bad boys. Okay, and on that side, EGKK. So yeah, this is a GSX level 2 jetway. For those of you wondering, this is not what comes with UK 2000 Gatwick. It is something I have got off the internet to get this profile. I actually, in fact, it's from R&D Presets. I think their website's rdpresets.com, something like that. They do a couple GSX level 2 files for certain airports. UK 2000 Gatwick is one of them. So I'm using this because I always love GSX level 2. It is amazing. It really is. I really recommend it because the jetways you can just oh yeah. Anyway, is that meant to have 2 jetways? Because I mean, there's 2 little circles, whatever they're called. I think it's only meant to have 1, but it's just, as you can see, they don't always work. Yeah, that is not at the correct height. There is a sewed like jetways you can get with the airport scenery, in fact, but they're not GSX level 2 sewed. They don't work the same way, which is kind of annoying. I wish they did, but if they did, I wouldn't be having this level 2 jetways. Anyway, back inside the cockpit, FMC message. We're going to load up the winds. We're going to execute. Go to the VNAV, last page forecast. I'm going to purge that. Back to the VNAV page. Transition altitude out of Gatwick is always 6,000 feet in the UK. Cool. Next page. And I believe all the passengers are now on, so we can go down to here, go to doors, close that door, and we can get the APU started up. So APU start. APU will start up. Packs now come to also, and arm that door. Go to the next page. Now we can see the jetway. You can hear the jetway. Oh no, I thought the jetway was moving, but no, it's not. I just heard like a beacon light. I heard a beacon. I thought that was the jetway. So yeah, baggage is gonna take this massive thing. Don't know what's in here. Have your guesses. Post in the comments below. Whoever has the funniest, or like I don't know, yeah, the funniest thing to say what's in here. We'll get that comment pinned. Cool. Right. So there you go. Whoever can think what's in there and makes me laugh, we'll get that comment pinned. Right. After cargo is just doing its last 2, as always. Anyway, this aircraft does look amazing. We should get some lovely cinematic views in the morning at the Maldives. Well, I guess would it be midday when we arrive there? I don't know. Just gonna wait for the baggage to load. Right, how's APU going? And RSs are lined up in 30 seconds. As soon as RSs are aligned, we'll get the whole. And oh, I haven't got those on, have I? As soon as we've got RSs aligned, we will get everything else done. Do we need to put that on bright? I mean, it is the night, so I could put it on dim, but I might forget it in the day to turn it back up to bright, so I'm just going to leave it at bright. RSs, 10 seconds, and then we'll do the whole MCP and all of this stuff, and also the checklist page. We can do that, actually, we can do the oxygen. Oh, sorry. And tested, both are good. Flight instruments are now up and running. So HPA, VOR, data, traffic 10, HPA, hectopascals I should say, VORs 40, traffic, data, terrain. Flight directors, down here, 159, 164, 168, that's going all over the place there. 168 up here. Actually, before we put that in, 282. Cool. That's the same. 26 to the left, runway heading is 258. Oh, I scored the wrong way. 258. And initial climb coming out of here was, I expect 6,000, so we'll set that. LNAV, VNAV, cool. Click B, that was set 1009, on all displays, cool. I should probably do it myself, to be honest, but just clicking B is just easier. Okay, so flight deck doors closed and locked, MCP now stood up. Takeoff speeds are done, takeoff speeds deleted. That's just from last time. CD pre-flight checklist is completed. No hydraulics to trim is units 00. Taxi takeoff briefing, push back nose to right, we'll just taxi all the way around this terminal. And we'll go taxi somewhere like, I don't know what is it, I don't know what it is, but it's like Kilo or Papa up to the runway. Because the visibility just got a lot worse. Oh dear. Right, how's our cargo doing? That is just going away now, so we can go and close up that door. Forward cargo is almost done. Nice. And then we'll be on our way. That's good. Gonna get the prepare for pushback and departure ready as we just wait for this to finish off. And then, like I said, we'll be on our way. Just wait for this last one to get on the aircraft. So, I think we're all set up now, which is nice. Taxi takeoff briefing, we're done. Beacon light, I'm going to wait for the beacon light until we get boarding complete and pushback ready. So, just going to wait for that thing to pop up. Okay, there it is.
Finished in the hold and
oh,
the aircraft.
Nose left. No, I'm good, thank you. So, departure without pushback. I'm going to do one very quick thing, and I'm going to be fixing that BRB. Okay, welcome back. Sorry about that. Prepare for pushback. I've done my little thing. Pushback onto Lima, facing north. No. Cool. So the tug will just connect up to the aircraft. I have to wait for that to happen. Beacon light can go on now, and before start checklist is completed. We'll take this to the engine page so we can monitor it when we start up our engines. But we never do monitor it.
Good day, Captain. Tug's connecting.
We need to get the floodlights on because we will soon go out of the dynamic lighting range. And we do need to disconnect a lot of stuff actually. Turn that off. Go to FS actions. I could have done it on the other FMC, but hey ho. Could have done it there. All the doors open. That's another thing. Cool. Okay, that's all set up. For now. Cool. Let's bring these on. That should be good. I don't think the side is bright enough. Like so. Cargo forward is closing. GSX, thank you. So just calm down. This is very bright inside this cockpit. It should be fine when we get away from the terminal. So like I said, just going to wait for GSX to find out we're good to go. I don't think it's doing this now, I guess. Is it?
Locking the gear.
There we go. Locking gear. There we go, on our way. Cool. So, hydraulic pressure, engine shutdown, T-gas off, brake source, fuel pressure, everything is good. Well, that's not good, but it's good to see that is the only problem. Center pumps, all pumps on.
Tug is in position.
Hydraulics auto, and well, everything on auto and on.
Apron now clear. Release parking brakes.
There we go. Parking brakes are released.
Pushing now. All clear for engine start.
Okay. We're good for engine start, so we will start our timer and we'll go up to the top right of the overhead. Let's click the start on number 2. Make sure we can see that's coming alive. It is bringing the fuel straight away, and we can monitor it here. Or not, we can monitor it in here. I've got a feeling we'll get like our wing, and it's going to be very close to that. I don't know what it's called, but it stops like all those massive, like, I don't know what, whatever. I don't know what it's called. I don't know if it's the wing's gonna touch that. It just stops sort of the aircraft power, I want to say, going into that bus, for example. It just dampens it. I don't know what it's called. Anyone know what that's called? Like an air brake? I don't know. Maybe we are clear. Should be clear. I mean, that's the grass. You know, it's kind of hard to see, but it's a grass line right there. Oh, these GE90s sound beautiful. Seems to be very close actually. The real world pushback from 3.8. I didn't want to do that because I don't trust GSX. I'm being very careful today actually. Can we start number 1? We can. How's it doing now? Oh wow. Okay, that is actually, is this tall enough? Just about. I mean, it is literally going over it right now. Oh, and oh, GSX, stop, stop, GSX, GSX, no, 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 and there we are. We are now, yeah, we're broken. We are just not gonna look at that at all. Let's just stay in the cockpit. It looks like we're on the taxiway, so as soon as GSX pushes that back even more.
Pushback complete. Set parking brake.
Pushback is not complete, GSX. You've put us into the fence and on the grass. Anyway, number 1 starter switch is HUD click off. Auto brake to RTO. We can go to the checklist as well. Flaps 5. Oh, that's 15. Sorry, not bad. Anti-ice is not needed. Recall is checked. Just the TCAS flight controls are not checked. We will go and check them now. Full left. Checked. Full right. Checked all the way down. Checked all the way up. Wonderful. Now we'll just do it all the way around. Make sure everything works together. It does. Rudder now. Full left. Oh, why did I release park brakes? Put it back on. And full right. That's clear. 3.5 down on 3.5 on the trim. Sorry. On the stab trim, that is now set. Back to the checklist page. Flight controls are checked. Waiting for ground equipment clear, and then we can taxi off. I literally don't want to look outside. I mean, literally from the left wing view, we can just, it's disgusting. GSX, wow. Can we get out of here really quickly because this is just embarrassing, GSX. So let's wait for it to take forever as we wait for the cabin safety video to finish up, and then it'll be on our way. So the actual taxi, I wasn't very clear on it. We're going to taxi down Lima onto Papa. You'll see what that all is. Lima, Papa, and then we're going to go taxi down Alpha November to Mike 3 for a full length 26 left departure. Have a good trip, thank you very much. We cannot go though because you're in the way. We'll release park brakes, we'll get right up close to you because I'm getting off this grass. Luckily it's not like the real world when we get stuck in the grass. Oh, it's just disappeared. Great, we can go now. Where'd it go? Nowhere, it's just stopped. Lovely. Right, let's get off this grass. There we are. That should be good now. Yes. Okay. Not too fast around this corner though. 50 knots is alright. It's not too sharp of a corner. Winter clearance of that should be fine. Turn us on. So we are currently on Lima. I'm going to carry on like I said. I'll take a right soon. Oh, sorry, I clicked the wrong button. Like I don't know if I said it in my last video, but my pilot view, to go back to the pilot view, is literally the key next to my zoom. So every now and then I might click zoom instead of I want to go back to this view. Right, we'll take a right, and then we should take a left. I don't know if it's going to say Papa on it, but hopefully it does. And as well, we always had bad luck at Gatwick. There's always some sort of aircraft on final. Let's hope that's not today. Hopefully we don't get stuck behind any other aircraft. So yeah, we got a left onto Papa. Nice. That's where we're going. That's cool. I know where to taxi at Gatwick. That's a good thing to know. Luckily we don't depart out 08 right today because that is super far away. I'm not in the mood to not in the mood to go all that way. Cabin already, so that's good. They finished their announcement. Because it is foggy, Immersion's thought to put these on. Right, And we'll just get onto Papa. Like so, spin the aircraft around. It's not as long as 300 ER, so not too much of a wide turn. And let's get power again. Get us going off. Always love the tail views. Always the best. They do look amazing. And got a bit of black marble coming through. The fog. The one problem with GSX Level 2 is the auto door, like the auto connection to it. It's quite annoying. It doesn't auto connect. This does seem a bit bright. Or was it the terminal? I don't know. Do I have the dome light on? No. It seems extremely bright. Anyway. Let's just go and turn it down. Mainly here. That should do. Okay. Oh, let's see what that was now. I'm taking a left there. I'm taking a Zulu. No, the one after Zulu, I believe. But thinking about it, we could go Alpha Sierra. What the hell? We'll do full length takeoff. So Alpha November on the left here, so we can get to Mike 1. If we went further on, we couldn't get to Mike 1. We wouldn't do a full length takeoff, but it's very close to full length from Alpha 3. So I think this EasyJet's doing the full length as well. So is that? Yeah, I think there's a glitch there. Oh no, it's not my lights at all. I don't know what is causing those trees to do that. I think it's black marble. Right, I'm not going to text that fast because of the EasyJet. And off it goes. We should be good to get onto the runway. If there's no aircraft on approach, just check active sky. Let's cheat quickly. Yeah, it's all clear. Cool. So after this is Alpha 3 on the right. And then we'll get Mike 1 just after that. Cool. I think that's why we just come past Alpha 3. This is Alpha. That looks like it's for the next one. Whatever. Right, take a right. Go onto the runway. And get going. APU is still running, I know. APU cooldown. Nice. I'm going to close that flap on departure. It's the flap, I don't know if it's still open. There it is. Let's wait for that to close. And the lights all on. Strobe, taxi, and T-gas to TARE. Line up with the runway. Look at those gorgeous runway lights. And then we get going. Once AP is finished. Cooling down. That was my fault.
Approaching.
Oh, thanks, Raspro. Should be closing soon, hopefully. Oh, I'm still turning. We can go to stats page. Like so. Yeah, still too hot. Anyway, let's go with it open. That's fine. It won't rip it off or anything. You can't take off a bit like that. Right. So we go. Start the clock.
On runway 26 left.
92% reached. Airspeed is alive. Oh. 100 knots. Okay. Winds are going all over the place, so watch our ground speed here. E1. Watch our ground speed, there we go, and I'm going to rotate, even though we're way above that. There we are. Just keep it safe. Just in case it lies with our true airspeed, then we get wind shear, then we crash. So yeah, pause the rate climb, get her up. gigs coming up we should have trimmed perfectly, so I can just let the gig free. This seems to be alright. There we are. In the air. Woohoo. Love the strobe on the cloud there. 777 immersion. Absolutely gorgeous. Autopilot on. We can now turn on the weather. And I am going to say, put this back onto auto, 330, and I'm going to go to the legs page, and we have quite a few restrictions. I think we've got 4 there, so I'm going to clear off all 4, like so. That means we can climb straight up to 330. No restrictions, because we're not on ATC, not online, which is nice. Zoom out of it. It should do. Flaps are coming up. Open up the checklist, ready for the after takeoff checklist. There's 250 knots there, 240 now on this turn. We shouldn't really be going this fast in the turn, but whatever. That strobe light, oh sorry, there's a lag spike there. That strobe light on the clouds and fog. I don't know why that looks so good. It's like one of those little features that you just wouldn't see. It looks amazing. I do remember seeing that in real life though. That is really, really good, nice. Like I said, 6,000 transition altitude, and yeah, lights off at 10,000. We're climbing like a rocket. What's that? 4,000 feet per minute. Mad. Right, after takeoff checklist is normal. Cleared off. A bit of bad weather there. That should be fine though. As in, like, we're not going near that. It's not fine to fly in that. Past 6,000, standard pressure, that syncs up all of these displays. And actually that is quite bad weather there, but it is there and not at our cruise, so we should be fine. When we reach that point, we'll be a lot higher and nowhere near that bad weather, hopefully. Okay. Should be straightening out soon. I might just go direct to the add mag waypoint to help the aircraft out a bit from turning too tightly all the time. And let's do it again just to help it out. That should be good. Cool. What's that? 1,500 till we get to the lights. Right. Okay. So I'm gonna have like a new little cinematic thing instead of just going straight into like this view and then watching that. It's kind of dark. It's kind of really hard to see. So what I'm gonna do is just gonna stay in this cockpit view, and then we'll get into cinematics when I say so. I'm gonna clip my fingers. Well, I can't actually clip my fingers. So I can't do that. I really can't. I've got it then. I can't. Anyway. I'm just going to head into cinematics whenever I say. Right, it's passing 10,000. Don't have to turn off the landing lights at 10,000, but it's kind of standard to do so. I like to keep the, oh, that's very loud, the logo light on. You normally turn it off anyway in the real world, but it's nice to keep it on because you can actually see it, see the aircraft at night. You turn it back on. It kind of looks nice just looking at it, to be honest, especially the British Airways one. But yeah, still, it's night. You should have it off anyway. So yeah, that is us on the departure done. I'll see you in the arrival to the Maldives, which should be in I don't know, 9 hours time, I guess. We should be a nice sunny day actually. I mean, active sky. What is the current conditions at the Maldives? It's probably like midnight there right now, and it is 28 degrees. It's expected to be, I don't know, it doesn't expect the temperature, but it's meant to be partly cloudy when we get to the Maldives when we arrive. So yeah, there's nice conditions. So yeah, like I said, we're not going this view because it's kind of hard to see anything, it's kind of boring. So hope you guys enjoyed the departure coming out of Gatwick. I'll see you in the arrival into the Maldives / Male International Airport, and bye bye. descent. Got a very noisy wing view here, so we're going to go back inside the cockpit. You can see we're just about to pass 150. Transition altitude into the Maldives is 130, so 2,000 feet until that. Got the passenger signs on. You can see our arrival here. We are currently on the London 2 Alpha? 3 Alpha arrival for runway 36. So we just come in just south of the airport, and then we come around and back up into the runway. I guess you come around, back up and down. That makes sense. And that's pretty much the simple arrival. I'm going to tell the aircraft to descend down to 4,000 feet, which you can see there is TCAL. We'll transition onto the ILS just after TCAL for 36. So that should be good. So 4,000, cleared our descent down to almost passing 130, and the QNH actually in the Maldives is 1013. I'm going to request the descent forecast as well. I mean, it's a bit late now, and it only tells us how long we're going to get till the airport, so it doesn't really matter. But I'm going to get it anyway. 1013, exactly the same anyway. Can't then hold on our auto throttle, so we can choose whatever throttle setting we want, which is kind of cool. So we'll come down a bit faster, it'll do that, and then drag required, and don't know why the aircraft doesn't want to come out of hold. There we go. I'll bring it back to idle anyway. Otherwise we won't be able to keep on the VNAV. So it's got a bit more cloudy than expected. When we were at Gatwick it was a bit clear, partly cloudy, and now it's very cloudy and not very nice. But it is 28 degrees Celsius and absolutely zero wind. There is absolutely none. 0 knots at 0. So yeah. Right. The ILS gives us the minimums for today. We are a Delta aircraft, so that's a heavy aircraft with 2 or more engines. It's the 250. Oh, that's the HPA, sorry. 250 on the barrow here. So we're just going to set 250. That's 270 and 250. Cool. That's our minimums now set up. Go to init ref. Flaps 30 today, 137. The runway length at the Maldives / Mali International Airport is actually quite long. It's 3,000 meters. I mean, it's not long, but it's surprisingly long for what it is. You know, it's quite a small place, and they've managed to fit a 3,200 meter runway. So we're landing on 36, and we do need the only way to get back to the terminal. So the terminal is just at near 36. We have to go around to the end of the runway of 18, spin around, backtrack. So we do auto brake 1, so we can get down to the end of the runway nice and quickly. Cool. Almost passing 10,000, but we need to get our speed brakes out, so it slows down below to 50 knots as we get past 10,000 feet. The cloud level is apparently 2,000 feet, so once we get past 2,000 feet we should be all clear. Visibility is 6,000 meters as well, so hopefully it should be alright on our approach. I'm going to zoom in a bit. There's a checklist, so vehicle notes, auto brake, landing data, everything's ticked off. Oh, hello. There we go, altimeter is now set as well. So landing checklist is all that is required now. Get rid of the speed brakes and arm. Cool. First tick of the checklist. Okay, so now it's going to pass 10,000. As soon as we pass it, should, I don't know if it should just carry on with the descent a bit quicker now. And yeah, it's going past it now. Cool. 10,000, lights coming back on. All of them. Cool. Okay. Obviously we turned off the logo light on departure, but if I had it on in the night, I should have turned it off anyway in the day, which is already off, so I may have forgotten about it anyway if I left it on. There's a bit of a glitch in the engine there. It's like some black stuff that's coming through. It's really weird. Yeah, but this aircraft does look wonderful right now. Okay. So if we go back to the VNAV program page here, progress, sorry, should be arriving at 4:14 Zulu, which is in 8 minutes. Cool. And we're going to have 13.5 tons of fuel on board. even more cooler. Just in case you do need to do a go around if the visibility gets worse, and it's kind of hard to see the runway, but it should be fine. Alright, when we go in the clouds, I swear like we've just been hovering over the clouds for a very long time. Anyway. So, this approach is not very nice today. I mean, I wanted to see quite a lot of the Maldives, but there's clouds, and we can't see a lot of the Maldives. That's sad. So yeah. Missed approach is climb up to 4,000. So if we get on the ILS by 4,000, then we can just keep that there. If we do need to go and do a missed approach, if we do have a missed approach, sorry. Okay. It's still on hold. Don't know why the auto throttle does that. I think I see it a lot in the 777. The hold auto throttle. I don't know if that's just if it really is like that all the time. Because why would you want to keep it on hold and the pilot can just override it, or like knock the throttle or something? You know. The speed restriction is actually 250 knots, to be honest. So if we keep it just below 250, we're still fine. Right. I believe we're now turning on to base leg, which is the 90 degrees to final, which is cool because that means you're about to land, which is nice after a 9-hour flight. It's 9 hours and 15 minutes now. We PFPX calculated 9 hours and 22 minutes, so it's not far off at all. Sometimes I do get flights which are bang on what PFPX calculated, which is amazing. Really amazing. I just realised there are lights on, aren't there? We can turn those off. I can find the one. No, that's the wrong one. There we go. Don't want to turn that down. Put it back up. Cool. And this one too. Yeah. It's kind of hard to see the lights because it's so bright. It just blends in anyway. Drag required. Okay. Now it's come off hold because it actually needs to slow down. And then passing 6,000. Should have some drag with the clouds, but whatever. Right. Flap 1 speed restriction is 265, so we can set flaps 1 now, if it does help the aircraft descend. We should be on the ILS at 2,000. I know I'm going to say try and keep it at 4,000, but I want to get on the ILS. Oh, we've got some stuff coming through. What is that? Black, like... What is that? Look really weird. Anyway, start seeing the water down below. The aircraft, it would be nice to slow down more than just 240 knots. Down to 180 already, in my opinion. There's a localizer. It's called that already. How? Anyway, that's very interesting. How's it caught the localizer? We're like 4 miles from it. I've never seen that happen. And we're completely 90 degrees to the localizer, so yeah, interesting. That means we could catch the glide slope very soon actually as well. The aircraft does descend a bit more. There we go. Nice. Because on the localizer, but it's back up to 4,000. Cool. Flats 5. And spoilers can come in. Okay. 10 and 20. Cool. Any sight of the runway? I think that's it there. This is Freeware Maldives, by the way. This isn't like Aerosoft Maldives or anything. It's a Freeware Male senior air found, which is actually pretty good. I've used it in a couple other videos on the channel. I think I've done a couple of videos on the channel. Maybe it's one. I don't know. But whatever. Okay. And it's passing 4,000. We are 14 miles from the airport, so we're fine at this speed. As soon as we get 12 miles from the airport, we should be coming down to 180. So we do need some drag of some sort. That was very weird. Flats 15 at 230. We can set flats 15 if we wanted to. Don't know why the gear came up and down. I think, yeah, there we go. Get gear down anyway. I thought I disabled the key command for this but I assume it hasn't worked. Oh dear. Right, we should get some... Oh, get down already? Wow, that's quick. Now the visibility's just got worse again. You can kind of see some lights actually. These must be lights. I don't know what the lights are doing up in the day. Unless it's some sort of like rendering issue in the fog. Sometimes that happens. Alright, so our reference speed is 137, so our approach speed. The winds have caught up actually. It's 30 degrees now. 1014 on the QNH and 280 at 3. Brady altimeter, thank you, aircraft. Right, we'll come in to flats 20 for now, and we'll just leave it like that until we get to... so we do +5 now. The wind has picked up, so we'll do 142. You can see some stuff coming through now. I can't see the actual runway. Okay. Passing 2,000. And there's 8 miles. Wow. The Maldives always has a nice little look at that. That looks amazing. I love all these like huts and like all these hotels. Alright, 7 miles. I'm gonna bring this down to 150 to 142. Sorry. Okay. The grass will slow down. It's passing 6 miles. Still no sight of the run. Oh, is that some pappies? No. Visibility is not worse, it's just the same apparently. I have to keep the autopilot in for a bit longer. Right, all the flaps now. Flaps 25, flaps 30. Cool. We're going max reverse as well. And this should be 1,000 feet. The aircraft's already getting ready for a auto land here, but don't really trust it. I can start to see a bit of the runway lights, but no actual sight of the runway yet. 1,000 checked. Okay, right, autopilot's disconnecting. Same with the auto throttle. And landing checklist is completed. Okay, my aircraft. Bring the nose down just a tad with the trim as well, would be nice to do. There you go, that's pro getting something correct for once. Instead of saying on taxiway, bring the nose up now. There's the runway. Don't want to drop our speed. Yes, it's very not very nice weather today actually in the Maldives. Okay. There's a bit more. Stay steady. We're gonna continue the landing. Watch our speed though. Don't want to get that too low.
100.
It's fine, but still, it's quite low. Put quite a lot of engine power into this.
30. 20. 10.
And idle. And yeah, idle way too late then. Touchdown. Ooh, no, that wasn't a bounce. Idle reverse. Maximum reverse, sorry. Nose down. There we go. Deceleration. Yeah, did idle a bit too late then. I mean, we did do a bit of a floater. And 60 knots. And manual braking. Forward reverse. Wonderful. What was the landing rate? That was very smooth. Minus 119. But it was a floater though, so. There you go, 9 hours and 21 minutes on the dot. Almost 9 hours 22 to be honest. Maybe PF gets rounded up, who knows? From 9:21 point something. Okay. Good enough the weather radar. And the flight directors, like so. We get to the end of the runway and it'll spin around and clear up the aircraft. We'll keep like T-gas and everything on. As well as the strobes because we're still on the runway, and spinning around on this runway is very tight, so we need to watch out here. So luckily we're not in the 300 ER, we're just in the 200, so it's not too tight of a turn. Oh, there's floating trees. I know there is an island, this is very hard to see. And I'll spin around now. Yeah, like I said, luckily we're not in the 300 ER because that'd be really tight. We seem to just be making it round. Like so. And we'll also get ourselves a stand. Is that an aircraft there already? I didn't see that on there. Can't really see what that is. Right. 1-8. Here we are. So, let's break off.
On runway 1.
Thank you. Right. Spoilers in. Flaps up. There we are. Oh, hello. They're too far that way. Config flaps. Excuse me? What are you meaning about? Nothing happened. Okay, thank you. That was very weird. So, I don't know what that aircraft is, because I don't want to zoom in too far, but I'm going to anyway. That's an Etihad A320. Cool. We're going to have to get a stand. So, gate. We're going to get a heavy stand. This is not like the actual airport, so gate numbers and everything aren't very good. If I just go for gate 5, we'll have to find out what that is, because I don't know where it is on the charts. So it's just, in the real world, it's just park where you want. So there's an aircraft on final. Let's go down the runway at like 40 knots. There is an aircraft on final. What is it? It's no idea. There's another Airbus A320, which could be Etihad. It's now 1,200 feet. Okay. Let's get to the end of the runway. As our stand, you can kind of see over there, and can't see the. Okay, there's 50. So we're going higher than 50 down there. It's now 1,000. Should be fine if we just continue down the runway at 50 knots. It is a runway, so it's fine just going down at this high speed. But it'll be nice to go central the runway anyway.
4,000.
Right, land the lights off, taxi, actually all the lights off,
Remaining.
because literally our stand is right there. And we'll take the right off here. So down, brake, 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 brake. And right. There's the aircraft on final. No way. Is that going to land, or is it going to do a go around? Anyway. Do we have the marshaller? No, we don't, so I have no. Is that a blue? Okay. That's cool. Yeah, we don't have a marshaller. Oh no, we do. He's inside the building. That's very useful. You can park wherever you want though. Hopefully get it somewhat correct. Stand by. Cool. I don't know if he's saying to the left or to the right. Oh no, we're fine actually. I think. There we are. Stop. Right, cool. Right, parking brake set. That's very hard to see. Unless he's saying to the left, I don't know. There we go. No, please cut engines. Nice. All strobes. Whoopsies. Oh, APU hasn't started. That is a good point. Ground connections set. Boom. Cheating. Engines shutting down. Air conditioning unit on, and that is us done. Hydraulics all off. Fuel pumps all off. And beacon light now off. Seatbelts off. Park brake set. Normal. Cool. Request deboarding. I've done it well. Enter the number of passengers. It was 204 when we started up. Oh no, I just clicked. Enter number of passengers. We did 204. It was meant to be 203, but we did 204 Gatwick. Don't want to keep a passenger on the aircraft. It said 203 deboard. Cool. Secure. We're not going to secure the air. Actually, we will, because us wonderful BA pilots get to stay at the airport. Well, at the Maldives for quite a while, because we're lucky. So this aircraft will be sitting here for quite a while. We'll get the packs off though. Okay. Actually, let's get the doors open as well. GSX would be happy if I did that. disarm all of those, open all those, and now open all those. The stairs should be there. Cool. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this flight with the British Airways from Gatwick to here, the Maldives / Male International Airport. Did that aircraft land in the end? It did it? Come off there? What is that? A Silk Air? Oh, right. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. And the airport as well. It does look really nice, Male, but you just park wherever you want, to be honest. It's very funny. You just taxi off out. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in the next video, and bye bye for now.